just wait for Jacqueline to get in here. I think that was her just coming online.
Yeah, that's dope.
Right?
It's pretty handy. Plus,
yeah.
you have all those bonuses to healing.
I would assume they also apply, yeah. Because it is casting the spell.
Yeah, it's
So I can now
using your
use
spell
that.
save DC and spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you have you calculated exactly what that bonus is to your healing?
It's I believe it's my, one second, I wrote this down. 2 plus the spell's level.
Jacqueline, can I get a mic check from you?
I thought it had something to do with your
Proficiency?
cleric level. Yeah, proficiency or cleric level, or your modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, yes, we're
Yay.
Well, now I'm going to have to check.
Okay. All right, let's frickin' begin already.
So yeah, there's Disciple of Life, 2 plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
Okay. So we come back now to our
And that's just it.
mysterious temple.
I thought it was more than.
Just check something here. Okay, cool. I don't believe we're in an initiative order at this particular point in time, but last we left off, you guys were scanning into this room and found a sort of magical glowing shard of energy hovering over a chasm here. Now, Tilda, looking into this place, and Jimothy, Ruby, you guys are both there. You can see this is about a 20-foot drop, like getting through these windows. I'll show you the perspective of, again, exactly what you see. So a little bit of a drop here. You guys, I think we left off here talking about doing some entry, if you will. But I will leave it to you guys to figure out what we are to do here.
Okay.
To get down there?
You could do
I have
whatever
an
you like.
idea.
I can get
Can I
down there in
do
100
something?
ways.
Yeah, I can get down there. Let me get bigger, and then I'll just step down like it's nothing.
I can honestly, I don't know if you can get that big with enlarge reduce, but I
No?
can also fly.
I can also fly, but we just need to pull the lever, don't you think?
Yeah, I also have mage hand, and I can just throw that lever.
Which is a cantrip, right?
So enlarge reduce
give her.
is,
It's only double. I'm only going to be 8 feet. I won't be tall enough.
yeah, to reach you won't be tall
I can
enough.
still hop down.
I
but
can say you
mean,
can still get through, yeah.
But no, then you can
But,
just. Timothy can just.
Yeah, I'll just mage hand it.
Okay, so you're doing mage hand. You're out of range to hit that switch with your
It's
mage hand.
30 feet.
This is from the window, 60
To the wall.
to 65 feet.
Plus you're 20 feet up. So I'll hypotenuse that bitch.
Okay, well, I
Is
believe...
it a considered a electronic device, that lever?
It wouldn't be considered an electronic device. It's like
Wrong.
a... Well, what does your on-off exactly do? Do you want to put it in the chat? Because it does have an on-off
I don't have
position.
on-off.
Oh.
What are you talking? I was gonna do remote access. What's on-off?
Yeah,
Do I
for
have that
remote
too?
access, it's not really like a computer system. Let me just see
Oh,
here.
okay.
Remote access, you can use anything. Yeah, it's not an electronic
fairly
device.
safe
per se.
in here?
What? You can give me a perception check.
All right.
What's your passive? Only 9, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have shit perception.
You don't see any immediate threats. You do see a chasm there. I mean, you could certainly fall into that chasm if you're not careful.
Like, right now we can't get through these bars, right?
You cannot fit in your current sizes through those bars.
Okay. So I can fly. I can also, if we can get a long rest in, or not a long rest, if we can get a short rest in, uh, I can pull some shit because I have Misty Step. I get one free cast per day,
I would say
and I need another spell slot.
you could probably get a short rest in. That's like you guys are in this chamber here for like an hour or two, taking some time to recoup. I would say that there is no immediate threat to you in this environment currently.
All right. If everybody's cool, I will take a short rest while I ponder the situation and gather my key for some Misty Stepping.
So as you guys are resting here or taking some time to regroup and regather, brother, you're sitting in that throne there. You can hear somebody, help, help, calling from what appears to be coming through this chasm that you guys have discovered, but you can't place exactly from where.
Huh.
So I'm going to. All right, guys. Here's my plan. I can free cast Misty Step once, and that should put me out in the middle of the chasm, and then I can use the rest of my movement to hypotenuse down to the
Why not just Misty Step through the bars and 20 feet down so you get to, because like this thing is a circle, it appears. So why don't you just get to where it currently sits and then walk around?
I could just Misty Step down there, I guess.
Yeah.
Did everybody take a
I have
short
these
rest?
wings I never get to use.
Oh, I don't know.
So,
if I did.
Jacqueline, if you click on your character, where the bed icon is there, you can do the short rest, which is the first of the two, the hourglass with
And then I
sand
just
on
leave
both
it for
sides.
select rest.
And then you can roll hit dice to heal yourself. You have a certain number of hit dice.
So yeah, so you're full health.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so what's the plan, Stan?
Yeah,
Stance.
I will free cast Misty Step. It says my path is blocked.
I think these little guys are in your way here. Try now.
Yeah.
Groovy. Now, Jimothy, as you transport into this room here, let's say you see this huge chamber. The walls are carved by patient hands, presumably. Like, this is a huge domed vault, and at its center, you're looking at this electrical surging shard. It appears to be radiant, faceted, gold-veined, alive with pulsing arcs of energy. It hums with a frequency that isn't just like heard, it almost like resonates throughout the area. I am going to put you in initiative order, though, at this point, because there are some beetles here, which are going to be a little bit frustrated with your presence. And if everybody wants to also join the initiative, we can do that. Oh, I should season up a little bit here. There we are. Alright, let's get these beetles in here.
Just shooting a beetle. For you.
Oh, is that what that
this.
sound
I don't know.
was?
I just heard roll initiative, so I did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just listen. I'm guessing.
No,
here
no,
still.
that's fine. Okay, this giant beetle is up first.
I mean, I'll join the initiative order. I want that fucking experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
if you want.
sorry.
Well, everyone's
You guys can
doing
technically
it.
see through the bars.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is going
emotional
on?
support.
Emotional support.
Okay, this beetle is going to start his turn. He is going to come over to you, Jimothy. He can't quite make it, but he will take a dodge action, which will get him to you. But that'll be his turn. Oh,
How
technically,
did he
Ruby's.
get over the chasm?
Well, I mean, he's just taking a dodge.
How did he get over the chasm?
Okay,
Dodge doesn't get you over chasms.
there you go.
He meant dash.
Dash. That's what I meant. There you go.
Dodge a chasm.
He dodged dash him.
Technically,
Don't
Ruby,
dodge
though,
it.
you're up first. So you can take your move, but
Just
uh,
shoot him through the bars.
you can try and shoot him
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
before he
him
gets
through
to
the
Jimothy.
bars. Let's see if we can shoot him through the bars, guys.
Moment of truth.
Can she do it?
12 is going to hit, yeah. Oh, 12 is not going to
Yes,
hit.
she-
12 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
then.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay, then maybe I'll
Ricochets
try,
off something.
tries her other gun. She ain't using the good guns.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
gonna
good.
hit. Sorry, I forgot I'm left-handed.
Yeah, this guy, he flips right on his thing. You just like pick him off. Pitching. And that guy is no threat at all. Are you going to try and get through here in some manner, Ruby?
Am I small enough to go through the bars?
You can try and give me... You're a medium. No, you're not going to be able to fit, unfortunately. Unless you have some manner of conjuring or theoretical trickery.
Can I shrink her?
You can shrink her.
Oh wait, no, the fall doesn't matter though, right? Because then she can't get down the fall.
Well, it's just 20
20
feet,
feet.
so, you take some
Pull the
damage.
lever soon. Like save
Yeah.
spell slots if you've got them. Like if it's
Okay.
costing spells, I Misty stepped because I can do that once without it costing a spell, and
And it costs me a spell
replenish-
if I do that, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
good. I'll just step back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can cast a spell, theoretically, Tilda, if you want it on Ruby, but it is your turn. You could also just head in yourself. If you are small, which you are, you can try and squeeze through here on your own with, I guess I'd say it's an athletics, maybe? What is...
You know, you'd have to be like flexible. You could call it acrobatics.
Yeah, I'd call it acrobatics.
Can I do athletics instead?
Well, athletics is kind of like a strength check as opposed to like a dex.
No,
to
but
see how
athletics,
dexterous
Jeez,
you are.
right
you've
through
got to
it.
be able to flip through it. Fine.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
my
it could be
turn?
athletics because if you have to
Is it my
force
turn right now? Am I
yourself through
supposed
the
to?
bars.
I will accept an athletics. It's going to be a DC 12. So
Is it my turn or no? It's not my turn, right?
yeah,
It
it's
is
your turn.
Oh, okay. That's I was like, I'm not. There's no point in talking about. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah. So you are definitely able to get through here. Now, as you come kind of through this gate here, you've got a bit of a step ledge here, but you've got a 20-foot drop right in front of you.
Can I climb down?
You can do a climb down on.
On my athletic skills
Yeah, I'll take
that I
it.
already rolled a 20 on.
I'll take. Well,
do
I think
Another
that would
one?
get you. I think that would get you to holding on to the ledge.
yeah, you're kind of
Aw.
like suspended there. Give me another athletics here.
Another athletics.
Yeah, we'll just say you're using
Wow.
your strength here to try and safely lower yourself
I'm
down.
tired. Okay.
It's a DC 12
Womp
again.
womp.
Oh, you got a 10. Yeah.
I fell.
So you're gonna fall. You're gonna take some damage here. It's 20 feet, so that's gonna be 2d6. But I just gotta get.
How do
back
I do
into
that?
The game. I'll do that once I get back in here. I'm just refreshing my page. But you will be in the environment after that. Hold on, coming in. And you've only used like 5 feet of movement, so you still have your movement, and you can still do an action if you like. I'll roll these 2d6 here.
Who the hell is this guy?
Oh yeah, so you can't exactly see him. You could take your dash action and get down there to the full yellow.
How do I do that again?
You just move to the full yellow.
The full yellow.
Yeah, but you won't be able to do an action.
That's okay.
So you come up to this guy. You look down from the ledge. Basically, as you were in here looking down, it's about another 20-foot drop, and as you come to the edge, shifting gravel kind of like slips over and falls. It sprinkles itself over this guy, and he looks up at you. He says, "Oh, hey there, Oh, I'm so glad to see someone. I've been fending off against these damn beetles. I'm Sammeth. What do you say you help get me out of here?
Well, I mean, I can't really do much. I don't know. Oh, I can't go back to my friends and talk to them.
You can
Right?
shout.
You can yell. I'm down here.
Yo, Jimothy, get over here. Let's fucking get this guy out of here.
Oh shit.
Oh, the love first, Kronk.
Now, as he says, hey, it is Sammeth, it pops into your head that you guys have a mission for locating Sammeth on Lutera. A desperate father begged you for his aid. His son went off to fight dragons, never returned.
Turns
Is there a
out-
dragon in here? Are we fucked?
Yeah, what the hell? Is this lever gonna open us up to a fucking dragon or something? Probably.
Ask him how he got here.
So he says, dragon, oh, yes, then you've heard. If you get me out of here, I'll tell you all about it. And he points all the way up to the ceiling above him. He says, the dragon's roost is just ahead. You know, they're too big to follow through this passageway that I fell through. And he gestures to his leg. He's got a broken, injured leg. So basically, he has made a quick escape and fallen into this chasm here and injured himself.
Ask him what the lever does.
Some blood out there.
Yeah, what does the lever do? Have you pulled it yet?
Well, he fell into this chasm, so he hasn't been able to, unfortunately, get out. But he says, I don't know that he would see it. Let me see here. I'm just going to roll in insight on this guy, see what kind of magic he's working with. So he says, I don't know what is going on with a lever or anything, but it's getting hot in here. Like, the heat from whatever is going on in this area, it's getting hotter and hotter. And if we can't find a way to cool it off, like, you see he's, like, drenched in sweat. He doesn't know what's going to happen. Again, he is trapped. He's not that much intel on this shard situation, as he cannot even see it from where he is. But he knows it is getting hotter and hotter.
Okay. I have a very terrible suspicion that pulling this lever is not going to open that grate.
It's very likely that it's gonna do something to the. What is this? A gem down here?
It is some kind of gem, yes.
Yeah, that thing. So see, something's gonna happen. Here we go.
Bad news bears.
Yeah.
The whole room shakes with, tremors.
Okay.
I say pull the fucking lever. Why not?
All right, Tilda, is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, I can't help him up. I'm too small by myself. So if Jimothy wants to come help, but.
So as that occurs, the room begins to shake and all of that kind of stuff, and the orb, which is glowing with energy, is going to take a legendary action after your turn, Tilda. Now, a legendary action occurs after each person's turn.
After anybody's turn, yeah.
Yeah, and it is an attack from this shard, if you will, as it splinters across the room. Jimothy, it's going to target you. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
7 is going to be a fail. You're going to take the full damage.
Wait.
Which is 16 damage.
Ooh.
I have one more of these.
One more balance cast. So as that occurs, this electric blast just races right past you as it sort of like just narrowly dodges you. And then we're going to come to this beetle's turn, and it is going to make its way towards you, Tilda, and just try and give you like a little nibble. We'll see if we can... It is that a hit? I believe that's a hit. That is a hit.
I forgot there were beetles there.
That is a hit. They're not that dangerous. Yeah. And the other one is going to make its way to you as well. Let me just make sure this is the wrong
It's okay, I'm a bug. They can't hurt me.
This thing's gonna shoot at me like 10 more times, isn't it? Oh,
It has
2,
3.
4,
Oh, it's a nat
4.
1, this beetle. So as this beetle comes over to bite you, it kind of like slips, and sort of the other beetle beside it, I'm going to say, gets a little bit jealous, and they begin to sort of like pick and peck at each other in front of you there. And brother, that's going to be you.
So he missed?
He missed you.
He missed hard.
Yeah, he missed
He
hard.
missed
They're
hard.
kind of fighting each other now. The beetle is like, hey, don't take my
Distraction
prey.
beetle.
I don't
Yeah,
hear you,
brother.
Josh. I don't know if you're muted.
I haven't said anything
Oh,
yet.
okay. He's in contemplation.
Okay. I'm just contemplating.
And we can just jump you over to there. You don't need to worry about your movement getting to this place, if you like. To the window, that is.
I only have one major spell slot left, and I'm curious, what level spell was the lightning? There's a 6th level spell. Fuck. Okay, so this guy's got a lot of fucking power. So I don't think Dispel Magic's gonna fucking do anything.
You can give me an insight check on what you think this thing is here exactly.
Cool, I'll drop an insight check.
On an 18, you recognize this to be one of the holy, sacred artifacts of your entire religion. It is glowing with like a furious, holy energy that you can feel like beating in your chest from this proximity. This is like aether. This is like the raw aether crystal. Very powerful.
Do I have any concept on how to calm it down?
I would say that you recognize it as swelling in energy. It has a sort of building effect right now. As you're kind of recalling all of this, it dawns on you what Father Kynes had said. He asked you to investigate the source of the chapel's special fountain water, which was glowing with the energy, and he asked you to restore the healing energy to the river.
I see. So this thing was probably, it's probably been raised above the river. So like at the bottom of the chasm is probably a water source. And that water source is what kept this thing contained. So flipping that switch will probably drop it.
Yeah, it's gonna bring the water back. Is it gonna drop it, or is it gonna bring water in here and plug this chamber?
I'm gonna go with it would drop it because we've got a gate. I mean, the gate's 20 feet up. I guess it could be either.
I think it might
very well
flood
been water.
I think it might flood the chamber, and that's why this guy's down in a 20-foot hole, because he's probably gonna die there.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
we should probably get this guy out before we pull the lever.
I love how you guys are pondering this telepathically 45 feet away from each other.
How long
They're
distance
loud.
do you yell at each
70
other?
feet away.
It's a long
Can't Moth connect us telepathically? Or can't
Yeah,
Tilda?
yeah, that's what's happening, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. That's what's happening. I am but an antenna.
Okay.
Use my antennas as if they were yours.
And
So-
theoretically, me and Bro are only 20 feet apart.
Yeah, because hypothetically I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I could Misty Step down in there and start helping out. But it's going to cost me my last level 3 spell slot. So, like, I won't be any effect if we go fight dragons or anything after this.
I think we're gonna need, like, everybody else besides me now is gonna need a long rest before we fight any dragons.
Okay, so hypothetically, okay. So I will come help.
If it is consolation, like what we can say here is we can, rather than taking a short rest, like there was no immediate threat in the past moments of downtime. Like you guys could have probably got a long rest in, I suppose we can say, for the
Okay,
for the
cool.
edification of having our full utility back for the beginning of the session, you know? Like you've defeated the big bad, you're in the chamber, you've got it locked
We're
down.
in the chamber.
Well, you
And
know.
I'm gonna give myself back my
Yeah,
hit
that's
dice.
that's fine. Yeah.
In the case of long rest, then I will just use an action to cast Misty Step.
And if
instead of
anybody
using
is
a spell.
changing any attunement to any weapon, also we can do that here. Otherwise, if you
I
guys are
don't
good.
really understand that.
Oh, okay, cool. Then
I
I will also
think-
I will unattune to the Techomancer staff and attune to the Staff of Healing.
So the
And-
attuning and not attuning, Jacqueline, is just you have certain items
Yeah,
which
I
require.
think I get it.
Yeah, so you have 2 out of 3. That means you can take another power item, but you only have those 2. But somebody could certainly give you one if it was.
I don't need one.
Yeah.
I got firebolt. That's all I need. That's for the chicken.
Oh, my path is blocked. Why is my path?
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
You just have to go directly horizontal through.
Yeah. Okay, then I've got my 30 feet of movement. So I'll start.
Do you want to? I'll tell you what, bro. You go. Fuck that. You go for the lever. I'll go get Buddy because I have. Like, number 1, I can fly, and number 2, I have a spell that can get 2 people out of here.
Okay, cool. Then I will have, instead of going that way, I will be making my way that way. Alright, and that'll be a turn, if I've ever seen one in my life.
All right. As you do this, you hear that old familiar rippling, bubbling up. This thing shoots a lash of energy out towards you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's a big one.
That's a full damage hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this thing, you think for a second, like, oh, I'll be fine. Like, this is just, I know this holy energy, but this thing is the raw deal. Like, you are but a brother
The real
compared to
raw
the holy energy of the sacred aether. Do you have concentration running? No, I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't.
Mine even said that when I was doing something.
Yeah, there's some kind of bug with the state manager in Foundry. It's like we're on 5
here.
versions past. Okay.
If you go to your effects, you can remove current and temporary effects.
Yeah, it's in your effects on your
Oh.
character.
Yeah, so it was still tracking the hold person that I had on the last big boss.
All right. So that will be its turn. We'll go to this beetle, which is seeing its other friends and has no interest in joining that. It's going to come through here and try and nibble on you as well. Show me. Bites, bites, bites. That's a reference for my sister. That is a miss.
That is a miss.
She tells her kid, bites, 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 which means eat your food because you have to figure out creative ways for them to just keep themselves alive. Anyway, that is a miss. Jimothy, you're up.
All right. So I am going to start running to Buddy. Why is this all still in the green? Where's my yellow? Oh, I'm measuring.
Don't ask questions. Oh.
Yes. So I'm going to. I'll just take a dash action.
Through
I
the
guess.
wall? This is the same thing that he says to the beetle.
Fine. Try it this way. Can I step on this beetle while I'm running?
Yeah, I would allow that. Give me like a strength. It shouldn't be an issue. You're just marching on through. These guys are like little babykins.
Little babykins.
Strength check.
Yeah. And 8 is not going to do it, though.
Not gonna do it.
Well, I'm substituting its AC for its smushability here.
I guess I just don't weigh enough. All right, so it sucks that I'm gonna have to wait a whole turn to do this, but I can get him out in 1 turn.
Sweet. That's fine. I can wait.
Okay.
I'll just confirm this from now, but I have the thunder step,
Okay.
which allows me to teleport myself and one willing creature in a 90-foot cube to a space I can see.
Oh,
and it's only 70 feet to just outside this window.
You can't see that though.
Yeah, you are not technically lined up that way. I mean, it depends on where when you get him. Are you like jumping down to grab him, and then you're going to be surrounded by 20 feet, so you cannot see, right?
I need to find a way to get him out of there.
I mean,
Any
you
rope?
guys you might have rope, right? You could try that.
I do have rope. I have so much rope. Oh, so like while I'm here, then can I toss him rope?
Sure. What rope you got?
Cool. I'm pretty sure I stole like all the rope.
I just want 20 feet or more.
I also have a fun little. I think now is a wonderful time for the rope trick.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's see. You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra dimensional space. Oh my god. The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 creatures. And they can't cross into this space. And it drops out. When the spell ends, well, it may be the case that it just goes directly upwards from him and he climbs in and then he falls out.
What?
Maybe worth saving. I don't think you can wield the rope as like a rope.
Well, like, can I not use my silk rope?
Yeah.
And I can climb in. I can climb on the rope.
Yeah.
Tilda can climb on the rope, and then we can move this thing. I believe.
Move what thing?
Can
No,
we
it-
move the rope?
The rope like shoots straight up from you and it puts like a portal at the top. And then you go into the portal. And then when the spell ends, anything
But
inside
can
the
you
extra dimensional
move the
space drops
space?
out. I don't believe it says you can move the space. No. Just throw the guy a rope. Save this.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
just throw him. Some
Just
silk
throw
rope.
the guy a rope.
Throw the guy a rope. I just want you're gonna have to pull him up here as a turn here, and we're gonna make you
silk
do a
rope.
strength check.
I have to do a strength check.
Yeah, I want to see you pull this guy up. Tilda, you
Okay,
can
Ma,
give him
help-
advantage by helping.
Yeah. Tilda, help me out here.
Yeah, how do I do that? Do I have to roll something?
Well, you're just basically giving
no.
him the
Although-
advantage action.
Yeah, actually, it's my turn, so it does have to be me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll help, obviously. Obvi.
With advantage, then. 16.
16 will do
Do
it.
I do
No,
a
I'll say
strength
16
savings?
will do it. I would say that you pull him basically 16 feet up into the ledge, and he is like fingertips on there, but supported by himself. He is injured, mind you. You see the extent of his injuries. It's his leg. His leg is not looking good. I'll let you do further checks if you want to diagnose him. But he is hanging, and he'll be able to pull himself up here.
Alright, then. I guess for my last thing, if I'm allowed to do such a thing, can I use the rope that we just pulled him up with and a crossbow bolt that I'm holding and roll a medicine check to see if I can splint his leg at all?
Oh, with the
'Cause
bolt?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, give me a medicine check. So on an 11, you can see that in the fall, which above is probably like 40 feet that he fell, he basically landed, and he landed bad on one leg, and it is like shattered. So above the knee is fine. You could certainly try and fashion him like some manner that will allow him to limp around, but there's no healing him without the aid of magic here.
Yeah, just something I was hoping to just stabilize it.
Yeah, he's near death in his current state, but you can basically get him walking at like half his movement speed.
Like, he's not going to lose more health by walking,
No.
is what I want.
No. That would be possible, yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm done.
Okay, cool. Ruby, you are up.
Okay. I can't really get in there.
I think you're good. If you can see one of these little beetle bros.
Not really.
Tilda, you can certainly try and get Ruby through here on your turn by reducing her if you like.
I was gonna kill the bugs.
Or you can kill the bugs.
I've been waiting to kill the bugs. How do I? Oh, can I reduce her from that far?
Enlarge reduce is 30 feet, so you would have to close that distance.
Okay, so I'd have to leave the bugs.
Can I shoot this one without shooting brother?
I would say it's going to be probably on disadvantage. He's like directly standing in the line of
Okay.
sight, and the beetle is in front of him, lower than him.
I won't risk brother.
This has to make a great shot.
I mean, just shoot with disadvantage. It's fine. I got you.
You could do it with disadvantage. What's the
I don't
worst
know.
that could
Zero.
happen?
I'm not gonna. No, sorry. I'm just gonna camp out here. I'm not risking you.
It's not that you're
Um,
gonna hit him. You're just gonna miss if you don't hit him. You're not
I
gonna
don't
hit him.
know.
As
I
long as
could
you don't roll a nat
possibly.
one. Just don't
Oh,
roll a
now,
nat one.
now,
It's fine.
no,
Now,
now
yeah,
we've jinxed it. We've jinxed it. I can't do it. Nope.
Look, just don't roll the nat one.
I-
I mean,
Just
I
don't
think
roll
we can
the
all
nat
agree
one.
that it's
Nope.
a bad idea. Don't do it.
No.
Just don't
Roll a
roll it
two.
out.
Oh, there goes her goal.
Oh. Okay, Sammeth is going to get up in this process. He's next. As he's leaving this range, this beetle. Actually,
Why
he's
is
not
he
even.
leaving?
Well, he's
No,
just climbing
He's
up.
gonna get opportunity attacked. I'm not letting him do that. stupid.
I
Timothy's
don't
holding
think,
him,
I don't think he's going to, because these two beetles are engaged with each other, I think. So he's gonna not do
You're
that,
near death.
and he's gonna take his half movement, and Tilda, you're gonna be up.
Okay, can I? Oh wait, yeah. Can I have a question? I want to kill these bugs, and I want to do Arms of the Void for it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I wouldn't hurt Jimothy because he's not a creature.
Well, he
Right?
is technically a creature, but let me just look
Oh, I'm a
at what the
construct.
voids is. Oh,
Yeah,
he's a construct.
not a creature, so it wouldn't hurt him, right?
Yeah, I will say that's fine. Constructs are not creatures, sure.
Okay, cool. So I go. Can I do both of them?
I think
Or
it just
do I just do these?
it just comes out from you. I think
Does it? Do I hit with a 13?
you do hit. Yes, you do hit.
Okay. Fuck these guys.
For 4 damage, you're actually going to kill both of them. Yeah, 100%. They have 4 damage.
Death to all bugs.
Boom.
And then, oh wait, I was supposed to get Ruby out, wasn't I?
I don't know
Whoops.
why
No, no,
you. Did you guys see
Why
an
I killed
animation
them
for that
instead?
though?
Yeah.
That
Well,
was-
no, not an animation. I just saw him die.
Oh, weird. It should have been an animation, but that's okay.
You can start heading that way. Head towards Ruby.
Okay. My
Let me try
bad.
this. Oh, because you didn't
That's
click the
good.
ruler. Do you see the animation now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, once you click the attack, there's a little ruler that pops up on the... Like, some attacks you have to select on the field where you want to put them.
Oh.
That's okay.
When I hit attack.
So if you do it again, I'll show you. So click on Arms of the Void,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it'll go in the chat. And then do the... Do you see... I like when you move over your character, do you see anything?
No.
Okay, hold on. I'll show you. Because you're not using your spell slot.
Yeah, I am. Am I not? Yeah, I used one because I'm down to 3 now. Oh, I click it there. I don't click it there. I click it here normally. So you want me to click it there
These are
instead?
the separate.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing it all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so do I do that for all of them then? Okay. I've been doing it separate.
Well, these are
Okay. So from now on, use there and then choose from here? Okay. Okay, sorry.
Okay, sorry, she was direct casting. You can, underneath each item in the sheet, you can like choose to attack or roll damage, but you don't get the animations that way. Okay, so you're taking your movement, and then is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay,
I can't do anything else.
at the end of that turn, this thing is going to target you again, brother.
Again?
It doesn't like you.
What's
Doesn't like
standing
you.
here? I've done literally nothing since the last time it attacked me.
Yes. Oof, for 19 damage. Oof, you have 19 damage.
Oh no.
Let at least throw the DC 10.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. And it will be radiant damage if you get a lower than 10 here. Okay, so you're
Oh,
going
wait,
to
it
take
was
half
radiant
damage.
last time?
Yes.
Oh, I'm resistant to radiant.
Oh, resistance is good. Okay, so I'll add that back. So 19, we
So
will
I should
say...
have 10 back from the last
Yep.
one, and this one should cost me nothing.
Okay,
should have
so we'll
29.
say 10 back for the last. This one costs you nothing. You take half damage
Yeah.
on this one.
But I'm
He's
also
half that,
immune
but
to
it's
radiant.
half and half.
Oh, cool. Yeah. That works out great. Okay, cool. Perfect.
No, I should
29.
have 29. There you go.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Bueno.
Bueno. Okay, and then you're up.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna.
So the other thing to worry about is once we pull that lever, this place is going to fill with water. I don't think we want more people in here when it does.
Well, I'm gonna make my way over to it.
Making my way downtown. This guy's gonna bite you on the way.
I'm sure he will. Little bastard.
Let me see if I can do it. I should just stop putting in the distance because then when we... Let me get rid of the distance. Alright.
And
It's a miss.
It will miss, and then I'll use a dash action to close the last bit of the gap.
Cool.
And I don't
Pull the lever?
believe I should pull the lever yet.
This beetle's coming for you over here, Tilda. It's gonna do a bite
Oh,
attack.
chill.
That bastard.
It is a hit
Well,
for 5 damage.
rude.
Okay. Jimothy.
now, did you specifically have Sammeth over there run behind the pillar where he couldn't see the window? Did you do that on purpose, so I couldn't
Oh.
just...
I did not. Were you thinking of evacuating him to that window?
Yeah, I was thinking about pulling out.
I mean, I can move him this way. It is the same to me. I just wanted him away from the ledge.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run over here. And then...
Now, give me a perception though, just because I think you were this most deep in there with Tilda. Just before you do this.
I'll let them know.
Perception?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Carry on.
So now I'm going to cast my cube and teleport us out of here.
Okay. Cool.
Thunderstep.
Yes, it is quite a large cube. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's a big boy cube. So I am taking...
You can just move. You can click in it, I believe. Yeah.
Keep saying my path is blocked.
Oh, it's because the way that this works. Yeah, your path's gonna be blocked. Okay. Click anywhere in the room and I'll move you. Just where you can see. Like inside over here. Because
Oh, okay.
you can't teleport through walls, technically, even though you can kind of see the space of a window. Put you here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruby, you're going to be up here. Well, actually, I'm going to say on the end of that, because I still have one. This thing's going to take a legendary action on you, though, Tilda.
Womp womp.
Wow. So I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity. Saving throw. I think I'm
21,
okay.
so you're going to take 11. You're near death with 1 HP.
Oh man. Wait. Can I do something
How?
for the duration? Okay, maybe I have to wait till my turn. I was
Okay.
gonna do false life and give myself some life.
Let me look at false life. It's a spell, yeah. You got to do it on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, Ruby, you're up.
Somebody get me out of here.
You got a beetle right
Anything.
beside you too.
God damn it! And those things don't
If the
hurt that
beetles
bad.
come
but
to
they
the
hurt
wall,
like
like, can we also say that I'm leaving the rope dangling for them to come back out?
Well, you'd use your thunder
As
step,
my
right?
but that's not my object interaction.
Oh, well, I would say like,
Well-
yeah, you're sticking the rope through the window, sure.
Yeah, I'm sticking the ropes that it hangs down so that when Ruby or not when Ruby, when Tilda or Bro comes back, they can climb up to the window.
Okay.
I can't shoot that bug.
What's it saying?
It says I'm blocked by a wall.
Yeah, I think the angle is technically.
Oh, I can't really do anything.
You could give little homeboy over here a potion or something.
Do I even have
Poor
one? Let's
Sammeth.
see. Poor Sammeth.
Poor
This is
Sammeth. I just
Sammeth,
teleported
by the
him
way.
out of a hole.
This is him, by the way. Young guy.
Like, what
Yeah,
poor Sammeth.
I
The
don't
green
actually
one
have
being on top.
anything.
That's all right. He's just making do.
Sorry,
Green
bro.
techno god with glowing eyes and a nice hat just came
I
and
can give you a
teleported him.
granola bar.
Okay, this guy is
Or a
going
granola
to
bar.
push his way over, and he's angry. He's going to be like, "God damn beetles!" And he's going to attempt to hurl his spear here. Yeah, he's blocked by a wall too. God damn. So I'm going to say, move this details.
Bend the bullet.
Oh, so he's allowed to bend the bullet?
Well, I think he's just going to kind of like throw his. Yeah, he's blocked by a wall too. Yeah. All right, Tilda, you're going to be up here. Give me a perception while you're down here too, before you attack this bug or decide what you're going to do.
A perception.
What's your passive? 12, yeah. On a 21, Tilda, in your time down here, you've been able to catch a just brief glimpse of some chain over here.
Some chain over where?
Do you see what that's
Oh.
indicating? Like, there is a passageway, an alcove, a small alcove that leads, and in somebody's positioning, they revealed it.
No, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Give me that rope.
All right. You're going to take an opportunity attack. I'll just see if he can bite you.
Fuck's sakes.
It's a miss.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Can I climb the rope?
Yeah, you've got the movement to get up there. I guess climbing's half movement, 20 feet. Yeah, you're fine.
Sweet. I should get off this guy.
All right, bro.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I pulled the lever.
So as you reach out to pull the lever, give me a strength check.
Oh, fuck right off.
Oh no.
That's not
Can we
good.
give him moral support?
Yeah, but not for advantage.
You got this,
Come on, bro. You got this.
Bro.
I'll tell you, it's a DC 18. And you can give me a perception check if you want.
Just the same.
All right. I'm so excited.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes, bro.
This becomes 23, not 238. Okay, cool. All right.
Remember what it was.
You want a strength? Oh yeah, it's an 8. What's an
No.
8? Okay, wrote it down. Don't worry. Okay. You just want strength? Straight strength?
Yeah, just give me a strength check. Or you can give me a perception first if you'd like.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you a perception first. Why the fuck not? 8.
On an
For me-
8, you can see this thing is like melted. The
Cool,
switch is
alright.
melted. This is why it is wedged.
I see. Cool. Alright. Limber up a little bit. Stretch it out.
Do you have advantage? I believe you also have advantage because you have
I have
inspiration if you wanted
I'm
to
gonna
use it.
draw both. I'm gonna draw my inspiration on this as well.
Okay.
You can do it, bro.
Hey.
23.
All right. On a 23, you're able to pull this thing.
Did I
This
even
thing-
need it? Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 17, so I needed the second roll.
Yes. So as you do this, water begins to flow out of the chasm and onto this crystal. As it does that, it lets out like a huge hissing sound, like and you can tell that it becomes stable in this process.
Very good.
Yes. Now, as this
Does
is...
that give me inspiration back? I mean, I just calmed down a sacred element of, or a sacred artifact. of-
Are you inspired?
That
Yeah,
has to-
I would say that you are definitely inspired by this moment. This moment is a big moment, if you will. Now, as you're
Roll the
standing
full
there,
math right
yeah, as you're standing there, you can feel, bro, like your face is basking in the glow and the heat of this holy energy. What is going on through your mind exactly in this moment?
I mean, it's two main things are going on right now. Well, first off, I've got this like massive like affirmation of my faith, seeing like the holy element, considering how it's working, considering how the flow of water and its impacts with nature are going to be restoring the water that the Father, what's his name? Father Kynes was talking about. Thanks for popping that on my screen so I can see his name. I'm also in while all this is going on, in a moment of trepidation and worry, I'd like to peek my head over the side of the chasm to see that water level rising and see how much of peril I might be in at the moment.
So as this thing drains over this crystal, you in fact don't get the sense at all that the water is rising. This almost has been, probably for millennia, a sort of carved recess, a sort of vein of this planet, this golden shimmering sand planet, which erupts and meets this crystal here and continues to flow all the way out to the church at the Lutera shoreline. But more so, as this is happening, you are noticing that the crystal is burning off a sort of, it's creating an evaporation effect, like a mist, if you will. And as this is happening, your pendant of Lux Eterna begins to levitate on your chest, almost being drawn towards it. As it does that, you can see there is one charge in this pendant currently, but it almost feels like it is being drawn towards this water.
Does it look like it's being charged up? Because there should be no charges in it.
I believe there's one charge in it.
We use one charge on the wee baby, the wee baby sister.
Yeah,
and then another one on Power.
Oh, so there's none. Oh, okay. So I forgot. But yeah, it is definitely. I mean, you can pop the top on this thing. It's got a little area for that, and then you. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to. So yes, you.
Yeah, 100%
see
pop that top.
it begins to fill and glow radiantly. I will say it recharges all 6 charges out of this thing.
Hey yo. Excellent. Have you done that for me?
Yes.
Perfecto.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
But yes, you feel like the threat would effectively be over at this point. This beetle is just like watching in awe as it like moves towards this radiant light. It's just going to drop right off the edge.
What a guy.
With its stupidity. Like a mosquito to a mosquito thing.
To a mosquito thing.
What are those called? I don't know.
Citronella.
Like the zappers, if you will.
Oh, like.
Yeah.
As you now come to realize as well, in pulling this thing, you hear a large metallic clank. And you hear somewhere in the south what appears to be a metal fencing system go down. Also, the window fencing system goes down, allowing free entry. We will even say, for the sake of convenience, a stairwell path begins to unfurl and move in the boulders.
I wait for that spell slot.
Yeah, it was a safety slot. It makes sense.
Safety slot. As this is happening, Sammeth is like shook. He is looking at this thing, and he says, you can hear it echoing off all the walls in here. He says, "Wow, that must be the sacred Aether Shard. Legend has it that it is a celestial beacon of some kind, and when it starts to glow, it signals that there is danger." You get the impression that he is talking about more a metaphorical, like this thing awakens in times of danger, not when there's danger around here.
Now, in this mist of holy mystery, now this is the mist that fills the bottle, right?
Yes, this liquid
What are
substance
the odds
is known
of
as
walking
aether
through
glow.
this cloud heals us or restores us in any way.
I would say that that is a fair likelihood. This is the all-replenishing, all-creation force of life coming out of this shard. If you were to drink from this water, you would probably be rectified. Toot sweet. Now, would a construct... I'm going to say that yes, a construct also would be able to tap into this energy.
Excellent.
Are we able
Long
to
rest all
drink
around?
from it in its
It's not
current state?
really a long rest kind of thing. It's more just like a health replenish thing, I think.
Not my...
Are we able to drink from it currently, or do we have to get back to the temple to drink there?
No. You could drink from the source here. Yep. I'll be right back.
Neat. All right, drinking from the source.
I still have full health. So, but anybody who
Yeah,
doesn't...
Mod,
Oh.
Mod, drink,
Do you need
drink
a
from that
saucer, I
source.
think?
And we should also get Sammeth to do it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, even when this was administered to Power Nova, it replenished him back to full health immediately, but it didn't give him any of his... it wasn't like a greater restoration.
So it's not, it's not a restorative. But
And,
as long as we're chilling and basking in this glow before we move towards the danger, let's chill for a minute.
Yeah, let's have Sammeth drink from that well.
Yeah.
I'm
And
just
Mod.
gonna
I was
gonna
gonna say-
casually rest here.
He doesn't have
sit back
98
and bask in the. I'm gonna sit back and bask in the glow.
Yeah, this thing is, like, beautiful. And it sort of, like, creates a sense of well-being as well.
Granting inspiration to everybody.
Oh my god. I'll grant inspiration to everybody, of course, sure. If you're sitting and taking a moment to really milk it in,
Cool,
or soak it in.
take the shit
I'm
Yeah.
out of that.
milking.
Yeah, the
Milking
thing
it.
is, Sammeth is explaining as you guys stare and look at this shard pulsing under this. He says there are only 2 known aether shards in all the galaxy. One of them is here on Lutera. The other one is a closely guarded secret by the luminous path. They say you have to be a granddad to even know the location of the 2 aether shards.
Now, how do you know that information there, Sam?
He says that this planet is like very sacred in a sense. It's almost like a second spiritual homeworld. Many centuries ago, millennia ago, they brought all the riches of the galaxy here to this place, all the gold and everything, and buried it deep within the veins of like this expansive desert. And this is one of those temples, but there's so much here that over time the friction of the sand has caused it to like break down and just become, it's like literally golden sand. You can like pan for gold anywhere on this planet.
Jimothy just, his ears are gonna perk up and so. So you're saying this thing is valuable?
Well, the aether shard can't be moved per se. It would destroy this planet immediately. Like it is in a co-symbiosis. You can
Jimothy is like ready. He's like tying a lasso with his rope right now.
It just burns off. It just burns off when it touches. I would say you can give me like a religion check if you want, brother. You might know about Aether a little bit. I mean, it is the force of all creation, where Nether is the force of all destruction. But on 11, I would say, in some sense, coming across this thing feels like what it claims to actually be. Like a lot of things in life, you have these sort of like stereotypes or perceptions of like what it might actually be like, and then you show up and you're disappointed. But this is like probably something that nobody that actually follows this old world religion that is like in dusty books has come face to face with this actual thing, which is magic in its truest form, holiness in its truest form, and surpasses your expectation. If anything, it bolsters you further to figure out the mysteries of this dynamic energy here. But you can sense also that it is almost like fixed in space, as if it is like caught in some sort of enmeshment or some sort of like it almost seems like space itself seems taxed by its presence. If that makes sense?
Has its own gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Or it's bending space around it.
Yeah, like it ain't going anywhere.
Well, Jimothy still really wants to touch it.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna hop over and?
It's 10 feet, and I can fly. So I can fly over it and touch it and fly back within my movement speed.
You mean you could try and touch it?
Yeah, I want to fly to be just like on top of it,
And lick it?
ideally. I was thinking it. Yeah, Jimothy wants to lick the stone.
Okay. All right. So what are you gonna use your
He's not
vestigial
very
wings?
smart. I am going to use a charge of my vestigial wings. Let me put that into the chat. Technically,
yeah.
you say here that I only have 2 charges, but it's actually 3 charges.
Like
My
it's
proficiency is three.
okay. We'll fix it to whatever it should be, but I don't.
I
know.
just fixed it.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, vestigial wings.
Okay. So yeah, you are basically you
You're
like.
still in the combat, by the way, so I can't move.
Oh. Here. Sorry, I didn't know. Oh, you should be able to still move.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna fly on top, and the choice to fly on top is it's the.
Or you could just drag your character. We'll assume that you're flying over there.
Oh, I'm measuring still. Stupid me. The choice to fly on top is so that if it should happen to incapacitate me, I will land on top of it and.
And just give it a touch. So as you do this, you interact with the crystal itself, and immediately upon touching it, I need a Constitution save from you.
Constitution saving throw. Fuck.
On a 6.
Oh, inspiration.
You can take it. I will hide this for now.
There you
Nat 20.
go. Wow.
Okay, well, I will pop this in the thing, and we will figure it out together. So every 3 rounds, or upon direct contact, a growing wave of blistering heat sweeps out to you from the shard. Each creature touching at a 60-foot radius originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. You're not touching anybody. You are touching the shard. You did nat 20 it. I'm going to say that this thing just, like, blasts you off of it, like, in the sense of, like, you know when you stick your hand in a toaster in a cartoon and it like sends you flying with your hair like stuck up in a big cloud of puffed smoke?
Now, okay, I'm on a nat 20 and I'm wearing the shine skin. Since I still have my movement, can it just be sort of like I went to lick it and it just sort of like zapped my tongue and it's like, nope.
Well, yeah, sure.
Nope, not doing that.
So the shine skin specifically absorbs this kind of damage. But it's only 1d6, but we're not taking any damage. Yeah, we can play it however you like. Yeah, this thing definitely sends you for like a zing, though. Like the worst 9-volt battery that you've ever experienced in your life on your tongue.
Guy, this is that was not a good idea. There goes that inspiration.
Sammeth is like, I like you guys.
Now, out of curiosity,
Sammeth, do you want to be a flashlight?
what did it taste like?
I'm gonna say that it tasted like
It tastes like burning.
it tastes like burning. No, I would say it tasted like probably, honestly, like the most rusty, tangy tin kind of taste, like just raw, visceral energy, almost like your whole tongue and body were vibrating. But
Now, as a robot, I want Jimothy to be thinking, just like Mama used to make.
yeah, totally. You might be into that sort of thing. Like, you remember that episode with Bender? The power episode?
Just like Mom used to make. Wow, that was good. Anybody else? You guys should totally try.
I'm going to say Sammeth is going to do an insight check here on, he doesn't know what the hell you're talking about, flashlight. He's like, flashlight? What do you mean, flashlight?
Well,
He means he wants to put his dick in
here, and you got a spear. We could use people with spears. Now, we're the torchbearers. We're flying around the world and the galaxy to find the aether sources and also to save my friend here's little sister. And stop the nether. Would you care to join us on our journey and become a torchbearer in training, otherwise known as Flashlight?
He says,
That's
listen.
what?
Flashlight was one of
A
those things you
flashlight.
stuck your dick in.
Flashlight.
No, not a fleshlight.
Not a flashlight.
Yeah. He's like, listen, man, I have no
Flashlight.
interest in becoming your fleshlight, and you're creeping me out. However, the promise of adventure sounds grand. The only thing is, I kind of promised this beautiful girl, her name was Sonnet, I met her at the deli, that I would be killing the dragons and saving this town. I don't
How'd that
know.
go?
It didn't go great, I'll tell you that. I came down here, I immediately
That is
was
So
overwhelmed,
not happening, bro.
and I was able to dive into what I thought was a crevice. It turned out to be this chasm. I got stuck down here. The rest is history. My leg, thankfully, blessed to this mysterious shard here, is fully healed. I almost feel like I want to try and... I can't show my face at home, let alone to this girl, without slaying this dragon.
So you're telling me...
Jimothy, I don't know what kind of check this is, but I just want Jimothy to completely fuck with this guy. And I go, listen, none of these things that you say are going to happen the way you thought it was going to happen. Here's the thing. You see the purple one? She's going to kill the dragon. You see the blue one? He's going to save the town. You see the red girl over there? She's going to fuck your girl. And then I want to look at him. I want to look at him dead in his face and transform into him and be like, and I will be showing your face in town.
Oh my god. Well, do the transform at least. His name is Sammeth.
Do I have his face?
Yeah, of course. Everybody you meet.
This is incredible.
Wow. Big dick energy.
Yeah, and
eh?
give me an intimidation, I think, is the energy of the moment here, unless you're seeing it a different way. And with advantage, I think, because you've literally become him in front of him. I think he's going to be all fucked up about this.
He's gonna be having issues
Oh
for
my
a
god.
long time.
Yeah, on a 19, I think he is going to be like, realize again, he's way over his head. This guy's a teen. He's gonna be like, okay, guys, listen, I don't want any problems. I'll be your flashlight. I'll be your flashlight. Whatever you want. I just want to kill the dragons and go home.
What I thought.
Whoa. Well,
Okay. Let's
Yeah, like seriously, mic drop.
Yeah.
let's go kill some dragons then.
well, yeah, I guess we're gonna
Yeah.
go kill some dragons.
Off to the dragon hunting. Christ.
Poor guy. That's all I have to say. But he is alive.
Yeah. Even if he's dead inside.
He's
After
like,
that.
he's up here talking to you, Ruby. He's like, is that guy always like that?
Pretty well, but he wasn't wrong about me fucking your girl.
Oh, mic drop. So, so he's like, he just stops dead in his place, and he's like, puts his hand on his head. Oh my god. So Josh, you basically
We are
come
pirates.
here. This is like a point blank wall. Like there's nothing here. This is just a dead end, completely dead end, by the looks of it.
Where did everybody go?
Yeah. Someone else want to proceed?
Well,
I've got something.
I got something. Says
I've got
the-
something just for this.
What's he got? Oh, nice. Actually, perfect. That's a perfect use for that. Yep. Yeah. So Jimothy, you pull out this wand and you wave it around. It sort of like comes to be illuminated, and a door immediately manifests here. 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing open.
Neat.
Open. There we are.
This is not what I expected.
Yeah.
What's his name?
And you come into a small little room. There are things, sundries, and all sorts of objects scattered around this room as you guys look. So, brother, on a 14, you're going to find a couple of spell scrolls right behind you here on this cabinet. There's a 3rd and 4th level spell scroll. On an 11, we got some alchemist supplies here. A drum. There's some acid on the table. Oh my god. Jimothy, on a 20, you see these 2 chests up here. They are locked. One of them looks like it's got room to be wedged in, the one that you're standing beside. You could probably pry it.
All right.
Tilda, you see a note on the table and a potion. Just give me a strength check if you have anything that you can wedge in here.
I've got knives and swords and whatnot.
No, I'm still high up on strength. I can come help with this one.
Yeah, you can give advantage.
I'll give it a
sure.
shot first.
Oh!
Hey, Bro, care to help me out?
Yeah, so Jimothy rolls on this thing. It like splinters off and breaks, and he goes kind of tumbling. A 14 is fine. You crack this thing open, and there is a little circlet, if you will, a helm in there. And don't forget there's some money, I think, laying around. Tilda, you're reading that note. It says, "To whomever finds this, we have labored long to reverse engineer the ancient nethercraft wielded by the Moofs, but alas, it is not possible. The truth is now undeniable. A soul cannot bear both the nether and the light of the Luminara. All who touch the nether perish, or worse, rise again as wretched husks, their minds consumed, their will shattered. By the time you read this, I and the Astrum Knights will have already departed for Hadron Janka. There we face Mother and her sons. May Aether grant that it is not in vain. I leave behind this small token to remember the light. I have no more space for its power, and so I entrust this relic to time. It was forged under the guidance of the great Astralon himself. May your path always remain illuminated." And this is from Servalius Brightspark, the voice, the disembodied voice that you heard in the chamber earlier. And he is speaking. He's speaking of this circlet that brother picked up. This helm.
Jimothy has it.
Oh, Jimothy has it. The Helm of Brilliance.
It looks pretty brilliant.
It is.
Yeah, cool.
I'll put it
It's
in the
going to be
chat.
handy as fuck. I have to figure out what I'm going to get rid of.
So it is essentially a holy sort of like thing that goes on your forehead that he wore, Servalius. Servalius is the leader of the Astrum Knights, or the Dawn Mark. As this Helm of Brilliance is picked up and the treasure chest is opened, there's one more treasure chest which is still seated and not opened.
Yeah, crack that boy open.
Do I have a means? Like, am I able to do a strength check or try and break that mother
Oh
open?
yeah, you've got strength for days right now, I think, right? You could just, for
Well, strength for
the sheer novelty of it, it's wooden. You could just punch right through the damn thing.
Fucking do it.
Fucking do it.
I'll say a 10 is a pass, but it's
Womp
not
womp.
very
Wait,
exciting.
can I shoot at it instead? Can I Eldritch Blast it?
No, it's already open.
I think it's already open.
He did it.
Alright, fine.
I think it's just canon that Jimothy's asking brother. As you do that, you see a lever, a small little button, if you will.
I push the button with all my strength.
It leads
What
to
the hell?
a area which is
Hey,
the
hey.
tomb that you guys were located at earlier. You guys have already fought some mummies. You see the corpses scattered along the ground here. And you guys looted
What
this
the
room as
hell?
well earlier.
Cool. Now,
Wow.
Sammeth, how did you get up to the dragon lair?
Dragon Lair, he said that the fastest way that you can probably go to from here is directly up from where he fell. If you got 40 feet
well-
and a method, then that's probably
40
going to be
feet and a
the
method?
easiest.
Well, it might just be that I
I've
have.
teleported from there, so how about one that involves stairs?
You say,
So wait, that
well,
was
you can go
40
back there.
feet down. That was 40 feet down
Mhm.
where he was.
He fell 20 feet and another 20 feet deeper than ground level.
So are you saying... You can see
Okay,
my
but
cursor,
how did you
right?
get there originally?
I wasn't looking at your cursor, but I can see it.
No, you see where my cursor is, right? This big room?
Yes.
20 feet down from the big room is this room, and 20 feet down from this room is where he was. So if he only fell 40 feet, that means he fell from the height of this room, the room that the level that we are all on now.
He fell 20 feet down, which is ground level of, say, over here.
Where is your cursor?
Here, let me put it on this. Can you see me now?
Yeah. No, that's Josh.
Here, hold on.
Do some big waggles, or.
Yeah, I'm over here. And then
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is 20 feet lower than this area, which is 20
Yes.
feet lower than this area.
Yes.
Yes.
So if he only fell 40 feet, that means he only fell from ground level.
Well, what I'm meaning to say is, well, yes, theoretically from ground level, but this area here directly above is a hole which he fell through in the ceiling, which is the dragon's roost.
Okay, but are we just going to crawl back up through the hole, or are we just going to take the original route in which you got there?
Well, the fastest way is going back up through the hole if you've got...
How much longer is the other way?
Well, you'd have to go out of the temple and head south. It's either
Oh,
way.
that's a bitch. All right, fine. Let's go through the hole and fight the dragon.
Okay, so this is just like a little tomb that you can go to and fro. He's like,
Alright.
I'll show you guys, don't worry. I know what's going on.
I won't let me.
Oh, we closed the door.
Rude.
And he's like, should we shut this gate, do you think? Like with the switch?
No.
Because that's going to turn off the water.
Turn off the water. What a ridiculous concept.
Oh, he's not too bright. He's just like, I thought that maybe then somebody might come in or something, but I guess you're right. So yeah, he points above, and basically while standing on this ground, you've got about a 19-foot ceiling with a hole in it, we'll call it 20, to get up through that area, essentially.
How high up did the rope trick go?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Do I not have it anymore?
Oh, you should.
I don't have it anymore.
Okay, hold on. I'll give it back to you.
Because if it's a spell scroll, it's consumable.
Okay, there you go.
Would you give it back?
Yep.
Is it still in consumables?
I'm not sure where it is. But I gave it to you.
Alright, let me close my
Oh, maybe that, yeah.
and reopen it. Phantom Sand, ball bearing. There it is. Rope trick. I think it's as high as I want it to be.
I don't know. What does it say in the middle? It's the middle paragraph. I can give it back to you if you put it in the chat if you want.
Alright, I'll throw it in the chat.
Okay, so let's see. It's up to 60 feet long. So this is
Yeah,
fine.
so I think I can.
You can use this.
I think I can choose where the top of it is.
Yeah, well, you can do anything within. See, I will say that you could. This is only a 20-foot height, so this rope trip's going to go way even higher than the thing is necessary to go. So you'll be fine to climb this.
Yeah, let's have it go.
All right. So we are climbing into the dragon's roost. You have the rope up. Let's say everybody's ready for action. Theoretically, is there any last-minute changes that you want to do, or potions, or any of those kinds of things?
Or potions.
Well, I'm just
I think
saying.
we're all full health right now.
All right.
Yeah, we're good.
You know what? Let me pull
Ready
something
to
out of my
die.
bag of tricks.
Okay.
I'm pulling a monster out of my
dragon?
bag of tricks. Oh, I got a weasel. That's not handy.
All right.
Eh.
Timothy pulls up with a weasel.
Dragon. Weasel.
Weasel! Didn't I have another animal companion in my coat somewhere?
Oh, you might have.
Can't remember what it was now.
Wasn't it a rat?
Oh, you
No,
pulled out
rat
the
disappeared.
moose. The moose was you rested the
Oh.
grand elk, or whatever.
That's right. That's right. That would have been super handy right now.
Just pretend you don't see all those 10-foots. That'll be. I'm not hiding them so that I can then show you them later. So you guys come into what appears to be a hot but way less hot, situation from that aether chamber. You can see some crystal clear green water, some hay and stuff, little bits of grass, little debris pieces, little corridors that you can move through, and of course you heard that super large dragon
What?
echo through the chambers. It's like one of these.
Oh, there it is. That one.
That one.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that's great.
Well, that's great.
Just
Well, I
great.
mean, shall we?
So theoretically, I can, if I use a spell, I can make two of us invisible, but it might not be worth the spell slot.
Well, let's just go. I don't know.
YOLO.
I'm gonna have the dragon do a perception check here to see if it smells or recognizes you. Yes, it
Well, how
knows
rude.
immediately that you guys
That
are
is some
present.
super
Yeah,
high
that is
wisdom.
some good.
All right, everybody, be aware this thing's got mad with.
I need
We're
you
about to
guys
fight a
in
dragon at level
initiative
5.
order.
Mm-hmm.
We are. Oh, there's so many.
Oh, we're so boned.
Wow, we're gonna see. All right.
Oh my God, we're so boned.
Can we create a save state?
Where's Sammeth? We got to get him in here too. Is there a save state? Yeah. No, there's no save state. Maybe it's a story. All right, Sammeth is in here too. We'll get
We'll
him.
have to make new
Oops, he
characters.
went
We'll have to come
invisible.
back as all new, like people coming to avenge him. Ruby's cousin, uncle brothers.
Uncle brother, yeah.
Uncle brother.
All right. Sammeth's in the mix. Let's get these dragons.
Timothy, real name.
Oh god.
I'm
that's
living until I become father, brother. Thank you very much.
No, wouldn't it be brother, father?
fine. Okay, Ruby, you're up.
Or, oh gosh, but where are these
Where
guys?
are they?
I don't know.
I don't know. We just know there's 3 of them.
Great. Great. Okay.
You should set yourself up to hide for a sneak attack or use a cunning action dash to scout around for these things.
So as you sort of come face to face, this water here is about knee deep. I would say that it is
Okay.
difficult terrain. On a 7, yeah, you still don't see any sense of a dragon. You can see that there is some sprawling wood in the top right corner coming out of the wall, almost like vines. That actually is elevated moving up this way. So presumably, this is a secondary manner of escape from this cave, and the southern region that you're facing is traveling deeper into the cave.
Okay, I want to try to use a dash action and acrobatics to, like, get to
jump
this
the-
ledge over here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Ruby.
I'll say it's like a DC 12. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to say you
Yeah, that's
lunge right over the gap. No freaking problem.
There's one of the motherfuckers.
And and you see, yes, off to the south, a little bit of a dragon's tail as it turns and positions in its nest. Mind you, I just sort of restart my game, so it's not going to turn yet. Okay, so what are
Alright.
you going to do here?
Oh, can I do anything? I used the dash.
Oh, your dash, yeah.
Used all my movement.
Okay,
Let's
so...
just go and use the up of.
Okay, who's next here? Sorry, I don't see that yet.
And your brother.
All right.
Gotta come to my turn before I can do anything.
Oh, sorry. I'm just getting back in. There you are.
Okay. With trepidation, I march forward. Only 30 feet.
It's going to be half that because it's difficult terrain in the water.
This here is difficult terrain?
This water is about knee deep, so I'm going to say you're sloshing around kind of like it's gravelly and rocky in the
Oh, well,
water.
I'm not in the water yet. It took 30 feet.
Oh,
for me to
I thought you were crossing. Sorry.
Yeah. Let me just take a quick. Can you tell me how long does Radiant Soul for?
Radiant Skull? Oh, Soul.
Soul. I did not. How long does this last for?
I'll find out. Duration is 1 minute or until it is ended as a bonus action.
Okay, then I don't want to use it yet.
Okay.
At which point I will just use a dash action to start trudging to his water.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's turn.
All right. As this happens, where are we in the mix? The adult blue dragon is up. Before his turn even begins, I'm going to use a lair action. He lets out a furious roar, and as he does this, the ceiling begins to shake and tremble. So it's going to be... Who's in it? I'll tell you who's got to make this save. So it's going to be everybody but Jimothy. Yeah. Okay, what is it? A DC 14. Everybody's going to pass but brother.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's telling me I need to do an attack roll, even though don't worry about that. Ring of Minor Evasion. Okay, cool. So you're going to succeed. So it's going to be half damage and no restraint from the rocks that are falling above.
So 7 damage.
So only 9 damage. And
So less.
yeah.
Oh.
Everybody takes
wait.
half.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll take 9.
Wait, so it rolled an attack roll?
That was just because I had to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sammeth's also going to take this 9 damage.
Well, it should only be half of that.
Oh, you're right. I took more than half, sorry. So plus 5. I'll give you 5 back. Tilda, did you roll one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool.
I did good.
He didn't roll one, Sammeth. I'll do a dex save. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, cool. Oops. Okay. The adult blue dragon is going to come barreling towards you guys. He will take a dash action. And his little babykins, blue dragon wormling, is going to be in hot pursuit as well, but is going to use can you even see? Yeah, you're gonna see he's going this way. Turn him. him. Unsensitive mouse. There we are. Sammeth's going to be up. Sammeth is nervous. He's going to run to the edge here. Oh, God. He's going to be like, guys, what do I do? He's only got that spear.
Freak out.
Don't freak out. All right.
Does he
He's
not have
gonna.
any skills? Does he have a class? Who is this guy?
He's
Who
going
is
to.
this guy?
He's going to come up towards you here, brother. And he's going to ready his spear, I think, because he is out of range and he is not going to be in interest of throwing this thing. I think he's going to. Yeah, he's going to ready this attack action to get
Didn't you almost
advantage.
throw it at a fucking.
He can
bug
throw
earlier?
it. He can throw it. Well, yeah, but he thought it was just going to be the end of the bugs. He's been eaten by those bugs for days. Days. Okay, Tilda, you're going to be up.
Oh, so to confirm, my firebolt is magic, not fire, right?
It is fire, but it is magic, yeah. It's
So
a
I mean, he's
spell.
still like I assume that the dragon still gets hurt.
Oh, of course.
by it.
Yep, yep.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do this button. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Cool. 17 is not going to hit.
That's not gonna hit. How rude!
We're fucked.
Oh man.
What do you mean?
17's
That's
not going to
good.
hit.
We're
That's rude.
You
Oh,
can do
good.
you can do a twin spell and hit him
Okay,
again.
that's what I'm gonna do. I
Yeah.
was gonna say that.
Yep.
Hold on, where is it?
It's
Oh,
in your
Guys, we're
features, but
so
I'll do it
fucked.
for you here.
We need to get out of here. We're not gonna survive this fight.
Okay, cool. And so yeah, you can cast Firebolt.
Fuck's
17
sakes.
is not gonna hit.
Yeah, apparently it's the same thing I just rolled. Oh fucking
Guys, we can't do this without
Okay, well,
power
I'm just
movement
gonna also
and
now
maybe
just
some
gonna
other people.
stay over here for a minute. That's it. That's the end of my
Okay,
turn.
Jimothy, you are up, good sir.
All right. Eldritch Blast?
Question mark?
Question mark?
20's gonna hit.
20!
20's gonna hit.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Okay, let's see what kind of damage this does.
For 13 damage.
damage.
Yeah, you hit this guy and definitely feels that.
He does?
Well, it hurts him.
He's barely injured.
Very injured.
Barely.
Well, I am going to do it again.
You
So
might as well.
Come on, get him. Oh my god.
13 will
we're
miss.
We're
Damn
so
yeah, do it. Ah, we're dead. It's a bipolar.
Why can't I move? Oh, because I'm measuring.
Measuring. The trick is when you from now on don't measure, just grab your guy to measure, but put him back. That's the better way to
Yeah.
do it. Okay.
But
all right.
sometimes I'm measuring things where he's not.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah. All right, this other wormling is going to fly off like a dragon out of his little nest. He is behind a pillar currently, but he has taken his full movement. Ruby, you're up.
Oh jeez.
Do something.
Gonna try.
We need a pop here. Solid
I'm
pop.
gonna pop, but let's see if the pop hits.
Yeah, you've got a direct line of sight on his whole left wing and like his feet and
Yo.
arms. So
Pop.
Please
Uh-oh.
pop.
an 11 is
Oh,
going to
man.
miss.
Remember, you're left-handed. You're left-handed.
You're left-handed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
do the left hand.
Oh jeez. Can I even use the same gun again? No. I guess I gotta use my other weapon. Come on, oh my god, we're screwed, I'm sorry guys, I'm nervous.
All
Oh.
right. At the end of that turn, he is going to take a lair action on you, Ruby.
Please no.
Please no.
It is going to miss.
Thank goodness.
Had the wrong person
Ooh.
targeted, but it's still a miss. Okay, brother, you're up.
Brother, save us!
All right.
Okay. You should be within it there. $21 radiant damage. And I need a DC 15 wisdom.
He's got that.
Okay. So
Wisdom, yeah.
say wisdom saving throw. 19.
Oh,
So he'll take 11 then.
He'll take 11. Okay, copy that. He does.
he didn't get that plus 10 with the last wisdom thing he did.
Here, I'll move your
Doesn't
little thingy
matter.
there for you. I think it moves with you. Does it move when you move your guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we don't even need the measured template. Okay, cool. All right, so this guy, this dragon is going to turn to face you.
He's going to take another go of it.
Oh, for starting his turn.
Now
yeah.
his turn to start.
Do you roll it again?
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Oh, I see the loop we get into here.
And now another wisdom
Oh,
save.
see, now it's gone. Okay, so saving throw wisdom. I'll have to fix that.
Alright, so he'll take 7.
Okay. -7. All right. He is.
So far, he'll barely injured. Gee, fuck.
He is going to use lightning breath on you.
Oh man.
I don't know. He cannot get both you and Sammeth, unfortunately, for him.
This is gonna hurt.
He's gonna hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
No, it's gonna miss. Let's
You have a
hope.
dex save to make if you want it.
Yeah, and there's no way I'm fucking. I'd have to roll a 19 or a 20.
Oh.
Well,
You
I
can do it.
continue.
You can do it, bro.
1
You
and
got
10.
this, bro.
In fact, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one.
Come on, bro.
You can do it, bro.
I'm so inspired not to die.
Oh, Jesus.
That wasn't
Not that
very inspired.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good
I rolled a
lord.
1 and
Ooh.
51
Wow.
Bro goes down. This is going to
Yeah,
be
he does.
Obviously.
lightning damage.
That was almost fatal.
I don't know about this.
I think we need to retreat.
So you've got a scar, a lightning scar across your face.
Wait, doesn't
Harry
that make me an
Potter.
astral knight?
Say again?
Doesn't that make me an astral knight?
And
He
what?
just was.
It makes me an astral knight now.
An astral.
Fucking
Oh,
lightning power.
yeah.
He's got lightning scars, and he was just exposed to one of the 2 most holy relics in the universe.
Yep. And now he lies face underwater in a knee-deep puddle, unconscious.
Oh, this is super ungood.
Trying
Uh,
to TPK us?
Okay, no, it's just this
Yeah, I
is
think
Sammeth's
you
trying to
are.
impress this girl, and
Fuck
the
you,
town,
Sammeth.
the town is like not in a good way. This dragon's gonna take its full dash action to get around this. I don't know that this can hit anybody. Let me see what the range is. 30 feet. That's the Dragon Wormling's turn, and Sammeth is up. Sammeth is immediately going to run over here and use his action to stabilize brother. He will do a medicine check.
Can he pull Bro out of the water?
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah, so he is going to stabilize you with what movement he has by... Like, let's see what he has. He doesn't really have any. He's stabilized. He doesn't have any more movement right now, unfortunately, to move him out of there. But Tilda, you are up. And brother, you have 1 HP, and you're out of the water.
Hooray.
I don't even know what to do here. I guess. Oh wait, brother, I have a potion. Can I give it to him? Do I have to be this close?
Yeah, you've got to get to him, or you can throw it to him.
Well, no, I'll get this close. I don't want a chance breaking it.
All right.
And then I've got.
She like pour it down my gullet.
No,
If
you're
I need
conscious.
to.
You're conscious.
Okay, so how do I give it to him?
No, you can just
Do I
use it.
use it?
Yeah, you can just use it.
Use it on him.
My target.
It's alright. Target
know.
anybody. I can then just take it from the chat.
Okay. Alright, where is it now? Oh no, I'm stressing. Where is it?
Which one are you looking for?
I have it.
Consumables?
Oh, there it is. Potion.
Oh yeah. And then you
This will
roll
be
it.
helpful.
And then I roll it?
Yep. Oh yeah.
And then I'm
Much
getting the fuck
appreciated.
back out. Oh, I can only go this far?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going there.
All right, Jimothy.
All right, what's our deal here, guys? Are we fighting this thing, or are we fucking off?
I would say that a brave retreat is probably. Well, then again, what was the level of that spell? Fuck, it wasn't even a spell. Lightning Breath was an action. It can do that every turn.
That's his attack.
It's a recharge. It's a recharge on 6.
I think we need to regroup.
Oh, he has to recharge?
The breath attack is a recharge on a 5+, so it's a 5 or a 6. He will recharge his lightning breath, but he also has wing, tail, and biting and clawing attacks. But the lightning breath is the heavy hitter, so that's why it's on a recharge. It's just a raw dragon.
Like, I think we can better equip ourselves. I can give somebody else these boots. I can put on the crown. I got something I can try if we are fucking off.
Also, there is a Jimothy. While you're speaking about that, you also have a wormling scale coat being fashioned for you from Dandello at Dust End.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
Okay, yeah. Brave retreat might be in order here.
All right, so Jimothy is going to.
You can give me an
Come out
insight,
and-
Jimothy, if you guys are coming to Brave Retreat kind of idea. So
Woo!
you think that there's probably 2 ways out of here. You could probably go up and through this sort of like area. You do see some rocks here that you could try and squeeze through. There's quite a bit of space through those, in fact, for medium or smaller. Or you could go back through the sinkhole. Probably these are your 2 best avenues of retreat.
Theoretically, our rope is still there.
On Jimothy's 18, and his insight, does he get the vibe that retreating is the correct course of action?
I think you're seeing you might be a little over your head. I think it can be done. It's balanced, but your first rolls were not your greatest. You kind of came out of this thing, a round is almost over. We're in the second round. It's almost over, and you haven't even hit him really, So,
I mean, we did hit him.
yeah, you
hit him.
did.
We
You did.
hit
He
him with
is
an Eldritch
he is
Blast.
barely injured. It is going to be probably you could probably optimize better for this combat.
Yeah, I think we can gear up better for this if we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I think a tactical read
Now-
is a good idea, unless you start rolling some serious damages and hits.
Now,
Well, fuck, 17 isn't good enough.
what I really wanted to do on that insight check was get the vibe if this dragon could understand me if I speak to it.
It speaks Draconic. It understands Common, but cannot speak it.
Okay.
Wait, I
Okay.
can speak to it.
Tilda has telepathy.
Yeah.
As it's my turn, I'm gonna come out and say, Mr. Dragon, I am so sorry for our intrusion and for the horrible missteps of my subordinates here. I told them to come in heads bowed, but you growled and they got scared. My apologies. Please accept my greatest profuse apologies. And the power core I'm holding is not a power core that we're using on the ship, right?
It is. You don't even have it. Yeah, it's in the ship.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, sorry.
Please accept this Please accept this weasel as a snack, and and we shall be on our way. And with that, I will roll a deception check.
Okay, roll a deception. Oh god. I think this dragon like lets out a roar and a chomp, and I think you interpret that to be this dragon. I mean, you guys killed its other two wormlings, and
Doesn't know that.
well, you could infer that maybe
Oh,
one of the other wormlings was able to report back about the skinning that was happening in the town square or something. Anyways, this dragon is very upset. On your nat 1, I would say you get the inkling that you're fucked and you just hurl the weasel at the dragon.
What kind of damage can the weasel do?
Well, I'm going to say that the dragon catches it midair like it's a treat and begins to start chewing it.
All right. Sorry, guys, that was me. Everybody to the rope! And with that, I will Misty Step.
Wow.
Okay. I don't think I have any movement left. Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Cool. To the rope.
All right, we got a dragon coming in here.
Now, I won't climb down the rope right away. What I want to do is climb in and climb up the rope into the interdimensional space.
Okay, well, you're at the base of it currently. Ruby, you are up.
Like, I still had the...
How close do I need to be for this? Okay.
What's your movement? 30 feet? Yeah, you can get across, we'll say. Say you do a leaping jump.
I'm also gonna use my K-star. How close? I don't have to be that close with the K-star.
I don't believe so. Let's see. It
Okay,
is.
use my K-star. But it's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, so you load up on this thing. It's 80, 120 feet. Yeah, you can
Oh,
hit this
fuck.
dragon.
Okay, no.
It
Run
is
away.
a miss. You're out of movement, unfortunately.
My god.
You
You
can
get a
take one
minus
square. You
one
can
on
take one
that? How do you
square.
take a -1 on that?
Because the K-star uses your tech score as a modifier.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a tech gun. Okay, brother, you're up.
Okay then.
That might be a good time for your transformation.
Yeah, but like also I don't want to like this little kid's gonna die.
Unless he can get out in time.
How much does he weigh?
He is medium, but he's a teen. He's like a 17-year-old, so he would be rather like lithe still.
Are you still strong?
Okay, because I'm still strong. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to burst my wings out here, and
Alright.
somehow I'm casting it on him.
Well, I'd say you
Burst
just
my
pick
wings
him up.
out,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
grab him, and start. In fact, can I even carry Tilda at the same time?
With your strength, what is
I've
your
got a
strength
23.
score? You have a 23. Give me a strength check.
I'm
I would say
small.
carrying two people is going to be like an 18. It's very hard
I'm
for you
small,
normally.
though.
You might be able to do
She
it
is
here.
small.
She is
I'm
small.
small.
Yeah, I think
I'm teeny tiny.
it's the 18 still
I
stands.
You have
on his
advantage.
shoulders.
She's helping by being extra
Carry
small.
me. I will sit
She's
on
not
his
helping
shoulders.
by being extra small.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm on his back. He doesn't even feel
Hey!
me.
Yeah, you
See?
100% can scoop up
I'm
Tilda.
sitting on his shoulder. Yeah, get us out of here, dude.
Okay.
I would say you're carrying though, so it's still going to be half your movement.
Even though I'm flying and I rolled a fucking 26.
Yeah, on a nat, I'll give it to you. You can just bail out of there like a goddamn hero.
I weigh nothing.
All right. And does sprouting these rings? It doesn't say it's an action. The Radiant Soul.
It's because it's homebrew. I didn't put into the thing. It's just not in the details of the thing.
So it does count as an
Let
action.
me just see. Yes, it is activated using an action.
Okay. And Misty Step is just me, right?
I believe it is just you, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's just called itself.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That's said, though, can I believe I've got some bonus actions. That's an action. And then bonus action Sanctuary. Bonus action Misty Stab. Okay, let us. How about Ruby Tuesday over here?
You healing? Sanctuary, nice.
Oh, that's handy as fuck.
Oh goodness. This guy is going to come flying through. To Ruby, in fact. It's gonna do a bite attack.
So it has to do a 15.
Well, let me just do the roll first, because it might not even hit. Okay, it hits.
Okay, I'm dodged.
Well, hold on, because I have to re-roll the attack, or I have to do a save, right?
Yeah.
This wasn't
It's DC 15 Wisdom save.
A 13.
Oh no, he can't even attack.
Okay. What is the specific wording here? This.
A failed save.
If
The
it's
creature
either
must
choose
choose a new
someone else-
target or lose the attack spell.
God
Which
damn
and
it.
it can't attack
Or
anyone
lose the
else
attack or
controls
spell.
the thing.
Okay, he's going to
We'll
do
lose
a lightning breath recharge. Then we'll see if he gets it. He does not.
That's it for Dragon.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it. I can do this for fun. If you're not scared already, let's find out if you are.
Each creature, so everybody.
Yeah.
Well, what's the save?
I'm not
It
a
is a
creature.
DC 17. Jimothy, you don't have to do one.
What?
Oh,
Wow. Oh, you have a -1, so you rolled a 2, a 6. Okay.
What is that even?
Does
So
this count as a harmful spell?
it does technically. Yep.
Then it's. I don't think it can attack Ruby.
Wait.
Is
Ruby
it
is still under
heroism?
sanctuary.
Say again, cause why?
Ruby is still under sanctuary.
Oh. Okay, so then that's fine. But the rest of you are frightened, and Sammeth didn't
Oh,
roll
thank
one.
goodness.
But he is basically going. You have to move away from this dragon. You cannot move
Oh
towards
no, that's not
Give
what.
But
me
you're
away.
legitimately frightened. Even Sammeth is frightened of this. I would
Can I
say.
do this? Oh.
Let me tell you, we were already
Can I
frightened.
do heroism?
You don't- I mean, I
you
wouldn't
don't
worry
need
about
to
it. Totally
necessarily. You don't need to
Okay.
necessarily. But these guys are still coming.
We're already bravely running away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bravely
Okay.
running away.
Yeah.
A tactical retreat. Very tactical.
Yes.
Much
To the
appreciated.
casual observer, they wouldn't understand.
Sammeth is up, and Sammeth is frickin' bailing. Tilda, you're up.
Well, first I'm going to, I guess, might as well.
You can't attack the big blue dragon because you're frightened.
Yeah, you have to
No,
move
I'm not
away
frightened,
and
I
you cannot
thought-
attack.
Oh, I thought I wasn't frightened.
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Okay. I'm just go- Can I use a dash then?
Yeah, but
further?
you shouldn't. Did you were already there, so you still have.
I was already there.
Yeah, so you have 35 feet from where you're standing. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yep.
Just kidding.
All right,
That's it.
Jimothy.
Jimothy is climbing down the rope.
All right, Jimothy, out of here. Actually, I'll just put you back on the map for now. Okay, Blue Dragon Wormling. These guys are just trying to catch up. This one Where is he here? All right, they're coming through this chasm here. I'm gonna see if he has a lightning breath. All right. So he's gonna try and hit you with this lightning.
Hit who?
Ruby.
Nope. Under sanctuary.
Oh, she's under sanctuary. Okie doke. Then it's
Cannot
Ruby's
be-
turn.
One who can try.
Bye.
You will just fail.
Let me try it. Let's see here.
Using all my movement with a dash.
Goddamn.
And a cunning action disengaged.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
she can,
Brother,
she
you're the
won't be
last one in the
opportunity
mix here
attack.
now.
And I will complete the journey.
Just
So the
pick
one-
up everybody on your way and
Somebody
Just-
give me a perception check here on this room, in particular this alcove here. 6 ain't gonna
Jesus,
do
my
it.
rolls are so
14
shit
might
this
do
time.
it. What else you got?
unless I can do a investigation.
Well, is on a 14, I think you can see there is sunlight coming from behind this thing. Like Sammeth comes over here and has a look, and from his angle, like you can see sunlight out here. This may be another quick avenue. You get the impression that these dragons are not necessarily, the wormlings might, but the big dragon is not going to fit through this or this area, and you guys potentially can. So it is just really which ways do you want? Do you want to backtrack through the temple, or you can go north? Sammeth says, if we can get out this way, this will lead to the treasure fields.
All right, to the treasure fields.
Can we get out through that way?
Yep.
All right, let's go that way.
So you guys kind of stumble and jive over the rubble here. And he's just going to beeline it. And let's... Oh, this is one of those moments where everybody's trying to get
Run
off the
away!
map.
There's a dragon behind us.
Okay, hold on a second here. It's funny because you're actually at the top of the map in this page, so I am resetting you to the bottom of the map in this page.
Whoa.
I know, that probably makes no sense, but here we are. You guys come
How does this
across...
also sound like battle music.
No, this is the treasure fields. There's no battle in here. Immediately as you come out here...
What happened?
Say that again?
Why does this area look so cartoony? What dimension have we stepped into?
Oh, I don't know. You give me a perception on it. And you guys see also... so Ruby... I'm going to say you just feel hot and bothered and see this oasis of water ahead of you. It looks wonderful. Ma, on a 21, you're looking at this huge, I think it's a Tarrasque skeleton, if you will. But what's catching your eye is all these glimmering sort of shiny spots. You remember digging up some of these treasure sites. Brother, you see them too with that 21. You have that spade.
Yeah, I want to use that spade. I can't find that spade.
Oh, I think it's somewhere in your unit.
Found it. Stop looking.
Okay, groovy. So I will add that. You find some palinite here.
Any what was that? Golden sand?
There's, well, if you open the thing, you'll see there's 27 gold in there and also 24 palinite.
Yeah, but no golden sand.
Oh, shimmer dust? No, not in that one.
Okay.
What are you guys all doing here?
I guess.
All right, guys. I think we need to figure out our plan for killing these dragons. Everybody get together. We need to start trading some items. I'm holding some things that other people can use. I need to change. We need to take a long rest, change some attunement slots, get our shit together a little bit.
Where are you digging there, brother? Oh, nice.
Just
Yeah,
this
you
one up
find
here.
some more gold. Sammeth says, I happen to know the blacksmith in Dust End. I mean, I'm sure we could talk to him about getting supplies. Also, Goran's always got some sort of magical items. And didn't you guys have a friend or something? Or I just think it might be wise to go back to town first.
I would agree with his assessment. We need to circle
No,
back.
Sammeth, do you have a class? Do you have any power? Are you just a schmuck who decided to fight a dragon? What the fuck is your deal?
Give me a charisma check maybe on this. Oh, I love that. So on his insight, he
Who
says,
the fuck even are you, bro?
he's like, I'm sorry to say it, but this is really the first time that I've ever been out of town. This
You
guy
wanna
is not
fight
a hero.
dragons?
Well, he wants to impress
You-
Sonnet.
He's an idiot.
Empty your pockets.
Empty your
Tell me what you're holding.
So this guy pulls out a spear. He's got that. He's got a potion of growth, which is here. Do you want his spear? It's kind of shitty spear. He's got some.
No, I don't
That's
care
pretty
about
much all
spear.
he's got. He's got some gold. He's got about 116 bucks. Here, I'll give that to you. I'm assuming you're gonna snatch that out of his hands as
I
soon as he
mean, I
empties
didn't
his
even
pocket.
care to, but if he's gonna hand it to me, I was really more interested.
Well, he's like
what the
emptying
fuck he
his
brought
pockets.
to fight a dragon, and it's like that's all you fucking brought. Give me that shit.
This guy's a loser. Having been robbed and now insulted and being told that his girl is going to fuck Ruby or something, he's like,
Oh,
this
treat her real good.
sucks. And he marches over the sand to the bridge.
You tell everybody. You make sure you tell everybody that it was us who. Fuck. Because we're gonna come back and I'm gonna check what you told people.
He's like discouraged and falls crumpled to the ground. He's like, oh my god, the bridge is out. Are you guys relaxing in
Okay. Don't even care.
this little wellspring?
We got this shit from his quest.
Yeah, I think he did technically.
We did. Fuck. I don't know. We didn't get the primer yet, though. We'll get that when we go back to town. All right, guys. We need to figure out a plan for fighting these dragons.
This guy's like, I need rope. Who's got rope?
Fuck
I've
you. That's
paid.
my rope.
Well, the bridge is out, so we ain't going north unless you guys got rope. And if we sit out here in the sweltering heat, we're gonna get exhaustion.
I mean, we're at an oasis. We have water and shade.
As this happens, the oasis fades away.
Of course it does.
Sure, DM. Tell us to move without telling
You
us
should.
to move.
No,
You should
it's
shut
just
your
an
mouth all the
oasis. That's why it looks so cartoony.
Ugh.
What do you mean just an oasis?
That's like how an oasis works in
mirage.
the desert. It's a mirage. That's what
Not
I
a
mean. A mirage.
Yeah, mirages don't show trees.
Yeah, it's like the comical classic mirage.
This fucking guy. All right, let's go. God told us we can't stay here.
You can stay there. There's not much to do here.
I can't argue with God.
Brother was silently walking around collecting all the loot.
Did I get it all?
Yeah, I think you hit every spot. Did you not? Did you get the shimmer
Cool, yeah,
dust or
alright.
whatever?
I got one shimmer dust.
Yeah, I think there's a few of them somewhere.
There's a few somewhere? What?
Well, all around town and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So you're looking at what appears to be like a 70-foot gap approximately. I'll show you this.
Just too far.
This is from the opposite perspective, if you will. So you are standing on the cactus side looking
It's so
across.
cartoony, this world.
Yeah.
Maybe we already died.
Yeah, are we in the Looney Tunes land now?
I don't see any halos, so I think you're all right.
I can take one of us across with
I've already
my.
Has it been a full minute? Are my wings?
I
no
think
longer
your
sharp?
your wings will have no longer been here.
I have one spell slot left, and I can thunder step one of you guys over with me.
All right, who's it gonna be? Is everybody falling asleep?
No.
I just-
Well,
looking
does
through my-
anybody
trying to
else
see what
have
I can
ways
do.
across?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
That's
just
what I'm
looking through my
looking.
collection of shit.
Oh.
I'll go with you. Just don't drop me.
All right. So I can take Ruby. How is everybody else going to get across?
Exactly.
Well, what about that
Mhm.
rope? You guys got rope?
I mean, I have, I think, 50 feet of rope. It's not enough rope.
Well, do you have 250 feet of rope?
I thought I picked up more rope. Because there was a bunch of rope in one of those.
There was rope in the temple.
There was like 4 different ropes, and I'm pretty sure I picked them all up, but I don't see them.
I have
Like,
rope.
I made a point of like going to each one and picking up the rope.
I've got 50 feet of silk rope.
I also have 50 feet of silk rope, but I don't have any of the other rope.
Well, you can scope it out. What is the distance we're looking at here? So this is
70 feet, you said?
Yeah, give me a perception.
I guess can I investigate for a solution to the problem?
Yeah.
Cool.
On a 10,
Yeah.
Not
I would just
super
say that
helpful.
you imagine that not all the distances are going to be as far as where you're currently standing. Sammeth is like, I think it might be more narrow if we find like a ledge. Let's see if you can get some distance here. This is 55 feet where Sammeth is standing and brother. But you can investigate give me an insight on something.
That's
greater than a 10.
55?
Yeah, from
Cool.
like here.
Oh, wait, no, we need 50.
Well, why don't we tie our ropes together?
Brother, on like an insight, you see that there is like, I mean, how far is it from here exactly? Let me measure this.
65, 60.
There is a 50-foot gap, brother, on that 22, you presume, from right about here. If you're targeting the most narrow point. Here, I'll do this. I think, brother, you click into the notion that, like, you might be able to get this cactus with something.
Okay. Well,
Well,
motherfucker.
I can just run across this. With a dash
You just
action.
run across this with rope.
I can with a dash action and vestigial wings.
Okay, we'll take his speed.
I believe you are also wearing and attuned to the hover striders.
Yeah, so I can run 15 feet across straight air, and then I can use my vestigial wings in a dash action. So if somebody wants to hold one end of the...
I will
I can
hold
get
one
the-
end of the rope with my amazing religious strength.
Sounds good to me.
And
Well, it's
I
a potion,
will-
think.
And I will fly across.
Like a magic guy. Are you going to give me a performance check on the way?
Yeah,
For
sure.
landing.
Performance.
I want it to be a 1, so you
Or
get the
like
cactus.
acrobatics is fine. Yeah.
20.
21.
beautiful.
Yeah, on a 21.
At 21,
that's-
I want to balance on top of the cactus. Majestically.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you land and balance majestically on top of the cactus like a cat or more like
Aha.
a Spider-Man. I can't wait to see the artwork for that. As this is happening and you're balanced on the cactus, you see out of the corner of your eye 2 jackals to the north. And I'm going to put you
On
guys
this
in.
21 performance, can I just, like, as I'm spinning and flourishing, off the cuff, fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts at them?
Let's see what their speed is here. it's a question of can they get to you before you're able to hit them. Theoretically, no. So you can fire an Eldritch Blast, and I will take movement towards you, or we'll go in the initiative order. So anyways, I started blasting. What have we
7
got?
damage.
26 gonna hit for 7 damage. This one goes down with a yelp. Yelp.
And then this one.
Oh my god, we're doing out of initiative order combats, and the cactuses are getting involved.
With that 21 performance, I land on the cactus, and I see these jackals, and I just, like, as I'm twirling, Eldritch Blast in their direction and kill them.
Okay. As this happens, the cactus comes to life as you're standing on it. Does this hit? Yeah, that hits.
Of course it does.
And it is going to...
He looks angry.
Yeah, he looks a little bit angry. He's going to do a prickle barrage.
Well, that's not good.
And I believe... yeah, there's no save.
Deck save.
Oh, it's a nat one.
Oh,
He badly
yay.
misses. I will say that he shoots his whole load and he's out of prickles
Oh.
out of the shock of this. And I will need you guys to all roll now.
What, an initiative?
Yeah, it's in the sidebar.
All of us, or just me, because I'm the only one there?
Wow, there's a cactus on the other side beside Brother that is equally disturbed.
Oh, equally angry. And the baby cactus.
The baby cactus is just being a real cactus.
But it's unarmed. It's unarmed. It's a target.
Well, it could be a cactus. We'll see. All right. So, Tilda, you are up first. This rope, I think, what are you doing with this rope, Jimothy? Have you attached it to this cactus guy? Are you holding it in your hands? Brother, you're still holding it, presumably.
Right now I'm still holding it. I haven't really done anything.
Okay. So, Tilda, you are up. These guys are holding this rope taut across this canyon here. What is your plan of action?
I can't move.
Oh, let me fix it.
Now you are wee,
Oh, thank you.
but I am also very weak.
Well, I was just gonna kill this cactus.
Yeah, kill the
That's a
cat.
good start. Kill the cactus.
Oh, yeah. Might as well.
Burn it.
Bun it down.
But the cactus, man.
Burn down cactus.
Oh, yeah, 18's going to hit for show.
Burn
And he
them
is
cacti.
vulnerable to fire. This guy, minus 14, just roasts in the sun and leaves aloe vera behind.
Welcome
Apparently.
to Terra, where we
Alright,
burn the
carry on,
cactus.
guys.
All right, brother, you're up. Are you taking, now that this, before we move on, do you have any more movement, Tilda? You could theoretically get closer to this rope if you wanted to by a square.
Okay.
I
I
want
did.
to perceive the world around me
Yep.
and attempt to find a spot in which I could securely affix this rope.
There is a cactus right beside you. You might be able to fashion it if you had like a piton or something like that to hammer it into the stone or any other item-based ideas. But you feel, looking at this cactus, that this thing would probably hold.
I'm confident with that.
On a 9, I think you're pretty... you don't see much other options.
Yeah, but it's also a 9.
Yeah.
It's the best option that you think you might have here.
The best
Oh,
option
yeah.
right now is for you to hold on to that rope. You're super strong.
Yeah, but like also I need to get across eventually.
Yeah, but I mean, like, my end is more for that. Worst case, you can grab the rope, swing over, and climb up.
Hmm.
Okay, but then how am I going to get across? Like you
Grab
need to
the
fix
rope.
it to someone.
Swing
I need to
over.
affix it to something.
No, you don't. That end doesn't need to be affixed by anything other than you.
Okay, fine. I'll. Okay, so what I'll do is, in looking around, do I see any kind of like footholds in the area immediately south of me that I could like prop myself against so I can like lean back as this and to hold this thing taut?
Yeah, I think that you could get it into a position where you feel like fortified in holding it enough that you would say it's safe for somebody to try and cross.
Okay,
I
I'll
must
hunker
first
down then.
deal with the cactus next to me.
And I shall change the rope color to a brown rope. It's not quite the right color
Hooray.
still. Okay,
Also,
so
the little actual cactus has a turn in initiative.
Actually,
what
what I can do while I'm doing that is that other cactus is within 60 feet of me.
Oh,
So I
this
control
little
the flame
cactus.
its way.
He's not supposed to be in there. Remove this little baby
Oh,
cactus.
full damage.
Who are you casting the damage on?
Cactus.
The other cactus.
This little baby cactus? Oh, way over here.
Oh, the big one.
Nice. Okay, cool. 16 damage. Yeah, you roast this cactus. Totally.
Neat. All right, cool. So yeah, Jimothy, fucking find a place to affix that rope to, and then I'll.
All right,
hold
I
it
will-
while our friends shimmy
I will
across.
investigate the area.
On a 16, there's not much to affix it to. I mean, you can definitely get some kind of like rocks and stuff. Does anybody have like a spike or something?
Can I fashion a spike or python out of like the femur of this dead
Wait,
jackal?
what does Nuts give you his spear?
I have a spiked club.
You could use the spear, I think would be a reasonable thing. He could throw it to you.
I'd rather
What's-
use the sharpened end of that bone
I don't know
than
if the
have
bone
him
would...
throw a spear at me after what I just did to him.
Well, I don't know that the bone would necessarily...
What about my rapier of speed?
like you want to stick it into the earth with force? I will require a... I mean, yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute,
I'll
I have
take it. Go ahead.
I have a kinetic crossbow. Can I shoot a crossbow bolt into the ground?
If you want to fashion a bolt and attach it to the rope and shoot it
I
into
have
the
a
ground,
bolt.
100%.
I have
Yep, 100%.
I have crossbow bolts.
That solution is totally viable, I believe.
Cool. I will shoot a crossbow bolt into the ground.
Okay.
Did I hit the ground?
Oh god, you missed one, and the bolt is ruined.
It's still a 6.
It's a nat one, though.
But it's still a 6, and I'm shooting at the ground.
Oh god, how good is it? It's a nat 1-6, guys. You ready to cross?
How many bolts do you have?
I have a bunch of bolts. I'll do it again.
I just do it again.
20.
There.
Thank
There.
you. It is secured.
Just the first one.
I don't
All
know
right.
why I have so many bolts. I feel like the first one, the angle was the rope would have slipped off or something.
All right, who's gonna go across first? Sammeth looks at you, brother. What do you think?
I'll do
Tell her to
it.
go first. She's the smallest.
Yeah, I guess I'm the lightest, I guess.
Let's.
Fine.
Sammeth goes last in case the rope can't take it.
All right, Tilda, you're heading across. I will say that this is safe with brother holding it super strong and everything. I think this is fine. It's bolted in. Oops.
Sweet.
Ruby, you go next.
Yeah, you guys seem to be crossing. No
All
problems.
right, now, brother, you swing across and climb up the rope, and then Sammeth can go last.
Sammeth, you next.
How can he? Yeah, okay. All right, he's going to begin to cross here. He's going to do a strength check just to see. This guy is in way over his head here. We'll say it's actually a strength saving throw. I'm going to say it's like a DC 14 for this guy to try and get across this thing. He's going to do it. All right. And that leaves you, brother, holding the rope.
Okay. So, I mean, given the situation, I guess I'm a swinging. So, everybody like grab hold of the bolt on the far end just to make sure that it doesn't yank.
Yeah,
out.
everybody line up and like we'll hold on to too.
Yeah, like get a whole thing going.
Get a whole
And
thing
then,
going.
Then I'm gonna go swinging. So
All right.
I'm gonna take it back, and then I'm gonna rush forward and jump off the side in holy fashion.
Okay, cool. As you do it, give me a performance check or an acrobatics, whatever you have the best of. I will take.
Can I give you an athletics?
Yep. A nice crisp
Hey.
jump off the ledge. 13's good enough. Yeah, so you jump
Like
off the
full
ledge.
no
You are
nonsense.
swinging through the air. Oops, I accidentally moved you. Yeah, you come face to face, though, at the base of this thing with the wall. You're about 50 feet down here. I think you brace yourself with your feet on a 13. That's fine. And these guys can attempt to pull you up. So I'm going to need somebody to pull you on a DC 15.
Who's
we'll
got the
say.
most strength?
But
I have
with
that.
advantage if you're all working together.
I had
My
an
strength is a
8 roll.
10.
They also be able to roll it, right?
Saving throw ability check.
Ability check, strength check with advantage, whoever thinks they can do it. I mean, brother, you can roll one too. You're pulling yourself up, we'll say, as well.
Yee.
Do I also get advantage?
No.
Wow, see? I'm amazing.
Realistically, it should be brother pulling a check with his super strength and us helping him. But also,
That is true. I will accept that. Brother, roll me a second time here. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey.
That is the way it should be. I agree. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys get up top, and Sammeth is like, you know what, guys? I just don't think I'm really cut out for this.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah, no kidding, bro.
No
I'd
kidding,
be
bro.
inclined to agree.
Yeah.
You did well,
Oh, yeah.
and by that I mean you didn't die.
That's pretty good.
Always walk with the light.
You find a bag of
And like
gold
as
sand
brother
here.
finishes that up, Jimothy's just gonna turn. Is like, and I want that as the nicest bro in the world.
There's gold.
He
here
has
as
to say
well.
that you were garbage.
Yeah, and then there's one more over there. He is discouraged. Is he dead? What happened to him here? Oh, that's the coyote, or whatever.
He slips on the coyote carcass.
And dies.
Saw the
Falls off the
person on
side.
him. Yeah.
Homer Simpson jumping
It's
the
like
cord.
his extra insult to injury because like he saw me just like run on the air, this for these jackals, and then like he gets to the other side and slips in the gore of one.
Yeah.
And dies. Falls
God
off the
damn it.
edge.
Fucking Doombug.
Yep.
Murder?
Ow!
That's funny.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, these things.
Wow!
He got you good. I love that. I love that for
Bro,
you.
bro. That's. I almost want to be like, yeah. As a reaction, all of us just
Just fuck this guy
fire
up.
upon this.
Oh, Jimothy misses. Ruby misses.
don't.
Oh no, you
No,
don't.
I
miss. You
rolled
miss.
a
25.
Yeah,
I
you
rolled a
did.
25,
He
thank
did.
you.
He did.
Okay, now let's get the
I'm
fuck
not
out of here.
Bitch.
You're leaving a little trail of blood there in the sand. It's a rough day for
Paper.
brother.
Fucking desert.
Yeah.
Desert is driving even brother to me.
I don't like sand.
This is the most intolerable of the
It's
desert.
everywhere.
Well done, yes.
So
Bro
as you
turns
guys
sis
come back in
because of the
here,
sand.
you
It was always the sand's fault.
it's always the sense fault. You get a familiar sense of the area. Give me a perception check here as you stand in this crevice. You guys have been here before. This is Bone Alley, it's called. Ruby, on a 19, as you look up, you see these canyon walls. They are like rising like jagged teeth, and you can see sitting all the way at the top of the canyon walls, nest that clings to the cliffside. It's massive, woven from twisted branches, and from below you can see 3 pale eggs. One
Can I
of them
climb it?
golden. Well, I think on your 19, I think you see it. It is quite high and dangerous, but presumably there is another path before you through Bone Alley.
Or can I shoot it off the ledge?
Bone Alley.
Don't shoot it off the ledge.
Oh, okay.
I have one last charge of vestigial wings. I could go up.
It is
Well, if you wanna bring the
quite
dragons down
high.
upon us right now. That would be one of those bad ideas.
Wait, say again?
That would bring the dragons down upon us, probably.
Probably
You think
something
it's
like
dragon?
that.
I don't know if it's dragon.
Well, let's not find out right now.
I mean, we
So,
can kill
give
something
me
smaller
a.
than a dragon.
Well, you guys can give me an insight check here.
I'm digging at this shiny spot real quick.
Also, it's
I'm gonna
9:30.
investigate, see if I can
Oops, I meant
see what
I
kind
hit
of eggs
with
those are.
Let's
there.
see here.
Oh, a little better, but not
Jimothy,
really.
what are you investigating exactly?
See what kind of eggs those are.
Uh-huh. So you guys remember this woman, Priyanti Bloodgrace, telling you the story of a phoenix that laid an egg.
Stealing the egg. Last
And she also
charge
said
of
that
vestigial
brother
wings.
looks like her husband, her deceased husband.
Makes sense. I got one of those faces.
Vestigial wings.
What kind
last
of
charge,
distance do you
stealing
have
the
on
egg.
these things, though?
I have the dash, and I also have my boots, which means I won't take fall.
Yeah, but the vestigial wings, like, what fly speed do you get here?
That's my
Your
walking
normal
speed.
speed? You're 30 feet? Okay, so this is quite high up.
Plus my
This is 60 feet. There
It
are
says
various... Oh, it is not up there. It is, like, up here.
Okay, either way, 60 I still get there.
It's over here. Do you see where
And
the
then I
indicator-
will use my boots to take no falling damage.
You're climbing this ledge in front of you?
Wherever the eggs are.
Okay, so the eggs are over here.
Okay.
They're essentially over in this area, but you can't quite see at the... Here, I'll move the wall. That will allow you to see it. I'm trying to move this wall here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what if you run up to Ruby, she boosts you up, and then you activate the wings?
Well, I think let's pause here because it's 9:35.
Yeah.
But this is essentially the discovery site that is just outside town. So you guys have made a full circle back to this area, effectively, except for this little portion of the map called Bone Alley, which is, brother, as you stand here, just underneath these massive rib cages.
Okay. Just so I don't forget when we get back into it, can I pop this treasure hole real quick?
This is sort of what's the Bone Alley thing looking like. Oh, yeah. 100%.
What son of a bitch?
These were actually placed on the map. I'm like, whichever ones he's going to, I'm sure he's going to go to all of them.
Yeah. Why would I not?
You got that good shovel. It's a miss.
Yeah. Fuck you.
That's a hit. Nice one. We got like an exterminator here. Lets out a shriek,
Fucking
but it
hate
is
bugs.
badly injured.
I have a sneak attack.
Oh yeah, finish him off.
Sorry, guys.
Critical
You
strike.
can attack a bug.
I don't like bugs. You don't like sand. I don't like bugs.
Yeah, 16's gonna do it.
That's what I thought.
He did.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, we'll tie it up here, but save for this this phoenix egg and this dragon. I mean, Lutera by and large is complete. You've completed the mainline quest.
Oh
here,
yeah, except for a phoenix
reactivating.
egg and a dragon. Like they're small things.
Yeah.
Well, just putting it into perspective, your desert adventure over the past 2 days, because
the
technically it's
dragon
2 long
fight.
rests. Everyone's like, they're probably dead.
Like, except for the dragon fight. Oh yeah, you guys are almost.
It was not a good start to the dragon fight, I gotta say that.
Your idea of balance is like, as long as they never anything.
As long as they what?
They should be, as long as they never fuck up anything, they should be able to do it.
Now, the thing is, I just wanted to have a goddamn dragon in the game. I'm like, we played the whole last campaign without like a real dragon, so there's just a dragon. I actually wrote in my notes when I was designing the whole game, I'm like, the note actually was, sometimes you just have to have a villager scream dragon. And then there's just a dragon.
Sure.
You know, like, that's the manifestation, I guess, right? Dragon! And then it swoops down.
But also, the balanced dragon one-shotted me.
Well, the
And
thing is,
almost
I didn't
completely
know.
exterminated.
I didn't know at the time of placing it that you guys were not gonna have a Power Nova in the mix at this point because he's in a hot tub. So you
Yeah.
know, it's like, can
I
6
wonder if we
level
can put the ball
5s
in that.
fight a dragon? Yeah, you can. It's challenging, but can 4 and Sammeth probably not.
I thought so. I kind of thought that you were giving us Sammeth to like make up for Power Nova in this fight. I half expected that he was also going to be like a fighter or a barbarian, like he was going to be some kind of strong guy to help us in this fight. And you're like, nah, he ain't got shit. And it's like, oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna. I gave him some healing items to use in combat to act as a sort of like